If you're wondering what changed, this is probably it. Remember that honeymoon phase when everything felt easier?
You laughed more, you touched a little bit more, you talked more.
Yeah, us neither. Listen, if you're wondering if your relationship needs something more, you're probably in the right place, and this video is the answer you've been waiting for. Here are 5 signs that couples travel therapy might be exactly what you need. Sign number 1.
Sign number 1.
You're functioning well, but feeling distant. You're good teammates. You handle life. Are you gonna pick up the kids? Check. You gonna go to the grocery store? Check. You gonna do this? Check. You gonna do that? Check. You're doing all of those things, and you're feeling like teammates. You're handling life, but the spark has been muted. Couples travel therapy helps couples shift from co-managers back into partners.
Yeah, and sign number 2 that you might need a power couple travel adventure is that all your conversations are about the logistics, the schedules of who's going to pick up the kids from this appointment, what bills need to be paid, or who's doing this week, or did you call to get the washing machine fixed? All that kind of good stuff. Yeah. So, but travel allows you to create some unstructured time where you get to kind of go off the reservation, if you will, and do things that are different and out of the norm from what you're normally doing.
Yeah, and that it's kind of where those deep conversations happen naturally. I remember when we were in the DR, and we made a rule, like, we are not talking about them kids. Right. We are not talking about the job. We are not doing this. We're not doing this. So when you're away, those deep conversations can happen naturally.
Right.
And then sign number 3, you haven't laughed together in a while. Now, I get it. I am a, overcoming perfectionist, and I tend to find it hard to laugh sometimes, even at myself. But laughter is one of the first casualties of burnout. Like, there's a pastor in our church, and he says a lot of times, like, listen, it's okay to laugh at yourself sometimes. Laughter is good medicine for the soul. So fun environments definitely help couples rediscover shared humor, which is definitely a powerful reconnection tool.
Yeah, and sign number 4. Oops, I hit the table there. Sign number 4, you feel stuck in your roles. One is always the responsible one. One is always the strong one. One is always the planner. One is always the executor. But travel temporarily dissolves those roles and lets you meet each other again. So you may want to flip the script a little bit.
You plan this when you're normally not the planner. Right. So you plan this, and if I'm the one that's always the planner, then I'm going to just sit back and relax.
Yep.
Travel has a way of doing that.
Yep. You drive the speedboat, and then we're not going to talk about speedboat.
We're not going to talk about this. Sign number 5. You want to reconnect without fixing each other. And again, as we said in our previous video, we definitely recommend therapy. We talk about that often. Professional therapy is needed, but sometimes it's just you don't want to try to fix each other. Sometimes you just want to, just go with the flow. You just want to just relax and reset. You remember on the different world, she's like, relax, relate, release. So not every relationship issue needs dissecting, and sometimes couples just need to do that. They just need to rest. They just need to play. They just need to have that novelty. Just need to have that space to just be one another without all of the hats and without all of the roles that we typically bring, that we typically have.
Yep, for sure.
Right.
For sure.
So that's where
easy for you to say.
That's where laughing at myself. That's where couples travel therapy shines, and this philosophy is definitely something that we highlight in our Reconnection experience. Now, join us next week when we're going to discuss 5 destinations that are perfect for couples travel therapy. We will see you guys then.
See you guys next time.